Embark on a philosophical journey with Charles Sanders Peirce in our latest addition to QuotientQuotables' Philosophical Musings playlist. Explore timeless wisdom from the influential American philosopher as we delve into thought-provoking quotes, including the power of ambitious plans. Delve into Peirce's insightful quotes and timeless reflections, reshaping perceptions and inspiring intellectual pursuits. Immerse yourself in the transformative power of his philosophical wisdom today. Subscribe for a regular dose of inspiration and wisdom as we unravel Peirce's philosophical musings. Sorry for the overlay. The scientific method is the only method that has any chance of leading to the truth. All knowledge is based on experience. Pragmatism is the theory that meaning is determined by its practical consequences. The goal of science is to predict the future. The scientific method is a never-ending process of inquiry. Logic is the science of the conditions of the validity of inference. Thought is essentially a sign process. Language is the outward expression of thought. All reasoning is essentially hypothetical. The meaning of a word is its use in a language. The only reality that we can know is the reality that we experience. Our experience is limited by our senses. The mind actively constructs our experience of reality. There is no such thing as absolute certainty. We must always be open to revising our beliefs in light of new evidence. Truth is what is true independent of our beliefs about it. Meaning is determined by the practical consequences of our beliefs. Truth and meaning are both relative to our perspectives. There are no universal truths or meanings. We must always be willing to question our own beliefs and assumptions. Knowledge is justified true belief. Justification is the process of providing evidence for our beliefs. Truth is the correspondence of our beliefs to reality. Belief is the acceptance of something as true. Knowledge, belief, and justification are all interconnected. Abduction is the process of forming an explanatory hypothesis. It is the only logical operation which introduces any new ideas. Deduction proves that something must be. Induction shows that something actually is operative. Abduction merely suggests that something may be. A theory is a sign of something else, of which it is the interpretant, or it is a representamen of something else. The object of inquiry is to learn what is. The object of life is to become what one is capable of becoming. There is no logical method which will prove an hypothesis to be true. That can only be done by experiment. All thought is representation. Representation is the vehicle of thought. The meaning of a representation consists in what it represents. The meaning of a representation is determined by its interpretant. The real is that which, sooner or later, information and reasoning would finally result in. supposing that the process of inquiry were carried far enough. Thought, in order to be knowledge, must have an object that is independent of the thought itself. Otherwise, it is merely a dream or an illusion. The essence of reasoning is the recognition of a certain connection between two objects, namely, that the second is an instance of the first. The object of science is to find true explanations for the facts of experience. A sign or representamen is something which stands for something to somebody in some respect or capacity. Semiotics, the doctrine of signs, is divided into three branches. Syntax, the study of the combinations of signs. Semantics, the study of the meaning of signs. And pragmatics, the study of the effects of signs. The study of signs is important because signs are the vehicles of thought. Semiotics is the foundation of all knowledge. Every thought is a sign, and every sign is a thought. Pragmatism is the philosophy which holds that the meaning of every proposition is to be found in its practical consequences. The true is that which works. It is the expedient in the way of our thinking. The meaning of a proposition is the sum of its possible verifications. Truth is not a static property of propositions. It is a process of inquiry. The aim of inquiry is to reach the truth. The ethical principle is that the good is the good of all. The sole object of inquiry is the good. This principle is the foundation of ethics. The moral sentiment is the sentiment of the good. The essence of morality is the recognition of the rights of others. The good man is he who does good for others. Pragmatism is the logic of abduction, and the theory of truth lies in that logic. The whole distinction between the pragmatic and the intellectualist lies in recognition of the fact that there are modes of action, mental and physical, and that what we call thought is only a kind of action. The pragmatist does not say that thought has no object, but that the object of thought is found in action and expressed in doing. Pragmatism is what is good insofar as it is useful. It is useful insofar as it is true. Pragmatism is the application of logic to the clarification of concepts. A sign is anything that stands to somebody for something in some respect or capacity. Semiotics is the study of signs and their meaning. There are three ways in which a sign can be related to its object: icon, index, and symbol. The icon is a sign that resembles its object. The index is a sign that is caused by its object. Inquiry is the controlled or directed transformation of an indeterminate situation into a determinate one. Abduction is the process of forming an explanatory hypothesis. Deduction is the process of drawing conclusions from premises. Induction is the process of generalizing from observations. The three methods of inquiry are essential for arriving at truth. Truth is the opinion which is fated to be ultimately accepted by all who investigate. Reality is that which is independent of our beliefs. Our beliefs are not determined by reality, but by our background and experiences. Our beliefs are fallible, but they can be corrected through inquiry. Truth and reality are both evolving concepts. Meaning is what is left of a word when its ambiguity has been removed. Meaning is the way in which a word is used in a particular context. Signification is the process of creating meaning. Signification is essential for communication and understanding. Meaning is not inherent in signs, but is created through interpretation. I hope these quotes from Charles Sanders Peirce continue to inspire and challenge your thinking and engage you with his insightful wisdom. His philosophy emphasized the importance of pragmatism, semiotics, knowledge, inquiry, truth, reality, meaning, and signification in understanding the nature of knowledge and the world around us.